Okay, the guys that won't practice today are Breland with a sprained shoulder there. So, and then Frank Clark with his neck, and then Dustin Colquitt has a quad strain. Larry Tardif has an ankle sprain, and then Fish is still recovering from his core muscle injury, and then Okafor with a high ankle sprain, so won't practice. But we look forward to the challenge of playing Minnesota. We know they're a good football team, and they're good on really in all three phases, and so our guys will start off this week preparing for them and getting ready to play, like I said, against a good football team. Time's yours.
Andy, how much do you anticipate Pat doing in practice today?
Yeah.
Any more than last week?
Yeah, he probably will. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah.
On Dustin, did he hurt the quad during the game? On the punt, I saw a couple of times he was limping. Is there any fear he won't be ready to go by the end of the week?
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. See how he does.
Maybe just generally speaking on home-field advantage, what do you consider the distinct advantage playing at home versus playing
Yeah,
on the road?
well, I think I know where you're going with that. We got to do better at home, obviously, and we don't have the wins we'd like to have at home. But we've got a great crowd, and they do a heck of a job helping us out, and we've got to do better than what we've been doing there.
As a follow-up to that, the league has got a losing record at home. And that hasn't, it would continue all year. That hasn't happened since 1970. So is there a dynamic that's changing league-wide, new rules, more offense, something that makes home field less of an advantage?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just one of those things, so I think you can change that around. I don't see it as a problem. I can't identify one thing, put it that way. So to answer your question.
On Frank Clark's situation, because I know you addressed it briefly on Friday, but how much of a concern is there this could be a long-term thing, or is he just strictly week-to-week or a day-to-day status?
Really day-to-day, yeah, day-to-day.
Fisher, he did come back and practice a couple of days last week and was limited and shut him down on Friday. Any bit of a setback with him?
Yeah, well, we were trying it and seeing how it felt, and it wasn't quite ready, so we sat him back down and just let the thing get healed up, a little bit further.
This is the first time that Chris Jones will give it a go at practice. Just what are you hoping to see from him over these next 3 days for a potential possibility of seeing him in uniform on Sunday?
Yeah, just getting back into the swing. He's been out for a little bit, so I think just getting him out there and moving around a little bit, I think will be good.
The trade deadline came and gone, and we won't get Brett. I know the answer to this question is probably definitely yes. You guys feel like you have enough on the roster to win the Super Bowl. Just what gives you that confidence standing pat through the deadline?
Yeah, I feel that way, but we've got to play better and coach better. So right now, no, we've got good players.
You're not a doctor, but as you watch Patrick in practice, what do you watch for to see how he's progressing?
Yeah, well, movement. We do enough stuff where he's got to move around, and you get a chance to see him do it. He's moving pretty good. You guys got to see that before our game, so he was out running around. So, and then I communicate with the doctors. So.
Is it more of a slow build with Patrick, maybe in terms of the carryover as to reps? Is there potential, I guess, of seeing him having more reps or more
we'll see.
Situation with him and Matt?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
And one question I wanted to ask you, Andy, is with Chad, though, is there enough that you've seen from last week and maybe this week that you could add him to the roster?
I've got to see him work this week, see how he does. Yeah.
Coach, you guys have faced some pretty good defenses so far. What is it particularly about those two defensive ends they've got, and then in particular 54? Just what is he bringing?
Yeah, well, they're all, you can add 55 into that mix too, and they've got a good defense. They played quite a little bit of time together, so there's some continuity there, even though 55 left came back. But they've got hours together, and so they, there are not a lot of things you're going to trick them on. They've got a pretty good feel for things, and their head coach, before he became a head coach, he was one of the best defense coordinators in the league. So they got a good scheme. So.
Andy, not a lot of people have really attacked sort of Aaron Rodgers the way you guys did, and it seems like over the course of the last couple of weeks, you are sort of appreciating the aggressiveness that sort of Steve Spagnuolo has given. Just what do you like most about sort of being in more of an attack mode than maybe what you guys have shown earlier this year?
Yeah, like I mentioned to you before, just I think the more familiar you become with the defense, the more you can do, and it's gradual. I mean, it takes a little bit of time. So I think the guys, Spags has felt comfortable giving them a little bit more every week, and they've done a nice job with it. So.
And how much, and a follow to that, Andy, how much of that goes down to the trust in your safety play between Juan and Tyron, the fact that they've been pretty good when you guys have blitzed to not give up a big play behind it if the rush doesn't necessarily get there? Yeah,
they've done a good job, and then the safeties have done a good job. The corners have done a good job. So it's a joint effort on that back end when you're bringing people up front there. So on the front seven.
On Juan Thornhill specifically, though, I mean, he's got, if you look at some of the analytics numbers, he's got some really impressive numbers. Just how, is this the guy you thought he'd be? Is he exceeding your expectations?
No, he's doing a nice job. Does he have room to grow? Yeah, absolutely. So, but he's working hard, doing a nice job. He and Tyron have a good relationship back there. There's good communication. They got to keep growing together. So, but he's doing good.
Do your corners get enough conversation? That was kind of the talk. Everyone had you guys linked to Jalen Ramsey and every corner under the sun, yet your pass defense has been pretty strong.
Yeah, we're growing. So it's I tell you that about all of them. I think they're working hard to get that continuity and maintain it week in and week out. They're being Steve's adding things to the mix, and it takes time. That's what it does. So every week they're playing a little bit better, more familiar with each other, and more trust in each other. All the things that bring a good defense together.
Coach, along those same veins of room to grow and getting comfortable with the scheme, where would you say Dorian O'Daniel is in his second season with the organization?
Yeah, well, he's doing a nice job on special teams, and then the opportunities he gets on defense, he's done okay there. So, but his main contribution right now has been on special teams there.
Andy, how much do you anticipate Chris Jones and Kendall Fuller being able to do today?
I'm gonna just say we ease the guys back in and see what they can do. Good communication with their coaches and Rick, and then we go from there.
A lot of reports on when Patrick will be back, but right now, where do you stand on who's going to be your starting quarterback for this Sunday?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm taking it day by day here. Just gonna watch them do their thing and see how they do.
Last one, Sam. If it is Matt, how much more prepared do you feel like you'd be just because of your more familiarity with him after getting a full game with him?
Yeah, listen, I appreciated how he handled his business last week, and so I don't know him as well as maybe the other guys, but I liked what I saw, and he goes about it the right way. The players around him have confidence, which ends up being very important.
All right, thank you.
Okay, good. Yep.